All right, 501, this is your lesson on area and perimeter word problems. So we've done a couple of different things this year with area and perimeter. For example, for your food truck, you were supposed to find the area perimeter of some of your appliances and counters and things like that that you had in your food truck. So we're just taking it another level up, and we're not just finding the area and perimeter, but we're also reading word problems and trying to figure out what we need to do in order to find the answer. So first I'm going to talk about perimeter. There are a couple of things that you need to remember when you are reading oops, sorry, my phone's going off. There are a couple of things you need to remember when it comes to reading a word problem. You really need to pay attention to the words in that problem. Let's read this one. For example, it says, each side of a square classroom is 23 feet long. What is the room's perimeter? Well, hopefully you remember that the perimeter of a shape is all the sides added up. So it's the length plus the width plus the length plus the width. Okay? So we're missing something here, right? It is only telling us what one side of the shape is. Okay? So it just says that the square is 23 feet long. Well, this is where you have to think about your characteristics of shapes, and we know that a square has all the same length and all the sides have the same length. So that means that the square, I wish I could show you, maybe I can. Let's see if I can do this here. Draw. Oh my. The saucer's figuring this out. Okay. You guys know that my drawing on the marker board isn't very good, so this is going to be worse. So no making fun. Okay, actually, is there a shape thing on here? Sorry, I'm learning with you guys. No. Okay, we're just going to freehand it. So let's say this is a square. Okay. Oh, it worked. What? That's pretty cool. Okay. And we know from the problem that it says the length. Oh, no. No, I need that pen. I need the pen. Is 23. Okay. That means now it's a rectangle. Pretend that's a square. I'm on. Okay. That's a little bit better, right? Okay. We're going to get this. All right. So that length is 23. That means that over here, this is 23, and that is 23, and that is 23. Therefore, we can do it two ways. We can add 23 4 times, or we can do it the better way, the quicker way, and we can multiply 23 times 4. 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 1 is 9. So if I go back to Excel here, 92 feet. And there we go. Okay. Now this one, it says a rectangular garage is 6 meters wide and 10 meters long. What is the perimeter? Well, once again, if I make a rectangle, that is just genius. Okay. The problem tells me that it's 6 meters wide and 10 meters long. So that means the longer side is 10 and the shorter side is 6. Okay? Now, we know that the rules of a rectangle are that the parallel sides, they are equal. So if this is 6 over here, then if this is 6 over here, then this must be 6 over here. If this is 10, then this must be 10. Okay? And then I'm going to find the perimeter. So I could do this in my brain. I could add 10 plus 6 is 16. Okay, 16 plus 16. Or I can, oops, sorry. do some multiplication. 16 times 2, it should be 32. 32 meters. So it's really important that you pay attention to the shape and that you pay attention to the words in the question, okay? If it says that the total perimeter is a certain number, let's say it's 24, then you would take that 24 and divide it into 4 sides. So 24 divided by 4. Now let's go to, let's see if I can get here quickly. This one. Let's do a few for area. Let me get my workspace here. Oops. Get a new slide. This is just awesome. Oh, but I can't delete that yet. Well, you guys are learning just along with me, this technology, so. Okay, back to the question. Once again, we need to pay attention to the words. Take it slow. Don't try to hurry through. A square piece of glass has sides that are 4 centimeters long. What is the piece of glass's area? Area is different than perimeter. Okay, so first things first is we've got a square. Oh, thank goodness for that tool. Okay, and it tells us that the square, let's read it again, has sides that are 4 centimeters long because they have all equal sides. I need to use my finger here. 4. So that means that's 4, that's 4, that's 4, and that's 4. Remember, finding the area is finding the inside of the shape. And the way that we do that is by multiplying the length times the width. So the length would be 4 and the width would be 4. So 4 times 4, the answer should be 16. So on iExcel, 16, submit. Okay, a rectangular portrait is 7 feet high and 4 feet wide. If you can remember that area is length times width, you can do a lot of these in your brain. So if it's 7 feet high and 4 feet wide, 7 times 4 is 28. A rectangular piece of paper is 3 inches wide and 5 inches long. 3 times 5 is 15. Okay? So hopefully you guys are remembering area and perimeter. We didn't get to spend too much time on it. And let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for bearing with me when I'm learning this new technology.